Gentlemen. Already Friday. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy though. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Isn't it bonkers? It's a little bloody insane, isn't it? It's a little crazy. Anyways, everybody, welcome. Welcome everyone. My name is Markiplier and I'm a fish. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing well and fine. I do have some things that I have to tell you guys later in the stream, and that will be very fun. But first, I don't have the music on right now. Give me 5 seconds. Awesome times. Yeah, awesome times, awesome times. Good, good, good. Well, everybody, welcome. Today, I'm going to be drawing more manga. The hair situation is crazy, as usual. And I got my sound card fixed. Because at the end of last stream, the sound card crashed and Lay died. So, that wasn't fun. But everything is fine now. Hopefully, nothing bad will happen during this stream. And yeah. Some later info. Yes, actually. So where I live, no, I just tell it now, and then when some more people show up, then I'll just say it again. Near me is an anime convention. Hold on 1 second. Okay. And it's called, well, actually, I'm not going to say anything. But I'm going to an anime convention tomorrow. Today is actually the first day of the con, but obviously I can't show up. So I'm going tomorrow and the next day. So I'm going to make sure to take some pictures and maybe film some videos and do some things for y'all. And yeah. So I'm going to be giving out flyers again. I have a few of them printed up. But yeah. I'm going to be at a con tomorrow, so maybe I'll make a YouTube video about it, but I definitely will take some pictures and some stuff. So that's going to be cool. Anyways, today we are drawing more manga for the contest, and this is this is cool actually because I was working on a cover design yesterday, and I did finish the 2 pages. So we're going to be working on 4 more pages today. See, 5 to 8. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So, yeah. Also had the cover here, and I took a picture of it, and it looked like it had a blue hue here. So I wanted to add that here real quick. Where is it? Can we meet you? If you live near the con, yeah, if you're going to the convention, then, then you can, yeah. And the con is called, Akuma Con. It's, the country's biggest anime convention. So, and I've been going there for... Oh, okay. Yeah, keep up update. Yeah, I'll keep up an update. Akuma Con. Just without the H. So, yeah. I'm going to be going there and just doing stuff. So, if you are personally going to Akuma Con, then yeah. But otherwise, no. Hey, welcome, Groovy. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, we're doing great, doing great. With it, without it, that adds just a teeny tiny bit of stuff to it. Okay, we got to get to those pages. This is just the cover or one of the cover designs. So we're going to do pages 5 to 8 today. They are relatively simple. Man, I'm playing Insomniac Spider-Man right now. Oh yeah, I started playing that as well. That's a great game. Yeah. I started playing it. I haven't played that much. I think I finished the first real mission of the game. So, not that overwhelmingly far into the game. So, let's go here. Boom, like that. That's one page. So yeah, I'm going to an anime convention tomorrow and the day after, which is actually very convenient for me, because that means I don't need to somehow fit it into a schedule between streams. Is Ultra Kill a good game? I wouldn't know because I haven't played it. I have not played Ultra Kill personally, but people have told me to play Ultra Kill. Okay, that is correct. Boom. And boom goes the dynamite. Okay, so I need to... Nope, that's not right. Set up the panels up here. So we'll have 2 panels here. And then I'll have... Nope, that's another one. Then I'll have another panel down here. And then 3 small ones here. So 1, 2, and number 3. So let's fold all these up. So this one needs to be at the very bottom. This one needs to be next to that. This one needs to be next to that. This one here needs to be on top of these. Okay, that is correctly sorted. I don't know if the panel layout works at all, but I guess it'll be alright. Take you and move you down a little bit. No. Okay, it opened that, so we don't want that. Just going to take that and move it down a little. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh yeah, I watched the Sony State of Play yesterday, and the Silent Hill transmission, and I thought both were pretty okay. Like, they were okay. They weren't great. I watched 5 minutes ago. Damn. It was... Nothing interesting me. Yeah, me neither. Like, I was sitting there the whole time being like, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Just nothing... What happened to the good games? Yo, like, what's up with that? Where'd they go to? There's no way they just evaporated and disappeared. Honestly, Xbox and Sony lost their touch. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That's pretty true. I'll make an interesting game. Like, I feel like all games today, like the new Control game, they all have these gimmicks. They're just gimmick games. Like, there's nothing really of substance there. It's just a gimmick, right? They're like, oh, well, he can do this, and he can do that, and now Link has a a magic arm. He can make things float around like it's the Force, Luke. And I'm like, yeah, Tears of the Kingdom was a great game. I love Tears of the Kingdom, but it's another gimmick game. Like, I feel like that's how most games today are. Like, the main protagonists for games these days just seem really, really uninteresting. Like, I do not care. I could care less about whatever this game is trying to tell me. It's just a... yeah. Same, yeah. Like, can we just have, like, cool games without 15,000 gimmicks being thrown at me at the same time? I just want a cool game. And then the overcharged prices for an unknown IP. Sorry, not gonna buy it. Yeah, like, what was that one? Friggin' Saros, that new game that they keep announcing and keep talking about like twice. I could care less about Saros. Like, that just looks like a budget Dune and Expedition 33 kind of. Like, it's just another generic guy in his 30s, just he don't know what's going on, and he's just kind of along for the ride. And I'm like, nope, that's not cool. I don't think it's cool. I don't like it games anymore. I can name a cool game. Spider-Man. Yeah, but that's already something like that. I can't even remember the name of the game they were showing. Games they were showing in recent years. And that tells you something. Nor how they look. Yeah, they look alike. All these games these days, they look the same. It's like they show off the Star Wars racing game, which I thought was pretty cool, honestly. And then Game Freak shows off their new game that isn't a Pokemon game, finally, in like 30 years. And they both kind of just look the same. And then when a game does do something new and artistic, whatever, it just looks lame. It just looks like a lame corporate art style. Now, I know those are some bold statements right there. But that's just how I feel about games these days. Like, look at Mario 64 or Breath of the Ocarina of Time. Okay, it was just dude shows up and does his thing. Now in Zelda, it's like, oh, he lost his arm and stupid crap that probably no one's gonna even care about in 10 years. And then Mario's like, oh, I can throw my hat and capture stuff. Like, those are very great games. I love both of them because they are amazing. But it's just another gimmick game. Let me see here. Nintendo is the same. Yeah. Yeah. Nintendo just... I think all these game companies suck. In my opinion. Yeah, Nintendo sucks. Sony sucks. Microsoft sucks. For multiple things. And then... I think Valve is the only good game company left. You know, I think they're the only one left. What baffles my mind, the solution always ends into layoffs. Yeah, and then they lay off the wrong people. Yeah. It should start from top to bottom, not bottom to top. Not only bottom, yeah. Like, I feel like most games being shown off, like the new God of War and all that stuff, is just bottom of the barrel crap that they just cobbled together and probably had AI just write it for them. Okay, so if we're looking at visual interest here, we're going to have the light bulb up here, then a panel down here, so it's a even sort of thing going on. Alright, hide that now, and then we'll just continue sketching this. But yeah, I think Valve is the only good game developer and company in the gaming space left. Like, okay. Hey, Synth. I had an issue with my Steam Deck, right? And I was like, Valve, hey, yo, there's this problem with the Steam Deck. You know, what, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, oh, we're so sorry about that. Here, you can have a free game of your choice. Just take any game. I've had plenty of problems with Sony and Nintendo, and I've never once gotten a free game out of the deal. And of course I said, hey, Silent Hill F, put that one on my account. And they did, and I've been playing it. I got it for free. And I never once got anything from Sony and Nintendo when I had a problem. But hey, Synth, how you doing? Welcome in. Man, Valve is the best game company? Well, I wouldn't say that, because anything can happen and a company can change overnight. But I will say right now that they are the least corporately greedy out there. Like, Valve doesn't mind piracy of their games. They're just like, if there's piracy going on, that just means we're not doing a good job. Now, that's both true and not very true at the same time. And I mean, there are just people who don't want to pay for something. They're just like, oh, yo, I don't want to pay for a game. And then they go sail in the high seas. But, I'm pretty good. Just playing Skyrim. Wow. What a... I wouldn't say classic, but you know what I mean. Damn, been a while since I've played Skyrim. Skyrim is a good game, though. But I recently played Oblivion on stream, so... not that far. I may play Skyrim someday. Now that I have a capture card, I can, you know, capture the video from my Steam Deck and then route it out to my computer. And then stream that and do that. Also, lots of other games. So, basically we have no limits. If it can run on the Steam Deck or if it's on PlayStation or Switch, then we can do it. But I still do need to figure out how the whole capture card situation works because I have not plugged this thing into anything yet. I have not even used it. Okay, I think the neck is a little bit too long. So we're going to take that neck. I'm going to slim it down a little. But yeah, Skyrim is a good game. Okay, the arm comes down like this. Alright, face details. Nope, that's too low. Oh geez, okay. Yeah, there's a weird bug when I'm streaming with Clip Studio. Just on this computer, I think it can't quite track previous lines correctly. So when I undo, it undoes a bunch of separate lines that I did, you know, separately, and then it results in a lot of the drawing disappearing because of that bug. I feel like his hair is a little bit too going straight out the sides. Maybe playing isn't the right word. I'm just looking for the mods people have uploaded recently. Wish I had a PC for it though. Well, they do have what console are you on then? Hope the drawing goes well, by the way. It looks good. Thank you, thank you. Okay, here. We're going to take this hair and we're going to squish it together. Xbox One S. Well, they have the Creation Club on console, where you can get mods and stuff like that. I used plenty of mods from there, but I didn't. But I was scared too because I felt like my PS4 would explode if I added any like leaf mods and stuff, but now that I have the PC version, I can just mod that and continue on as normal. Yeah, his hair needs to be more thin. Like, less sticking straight out the sides, and keep it more close to his skull. Like hair would act. Sometimes, I guess. Okay, blah, blah, blah. We got all the details here. Now, some of the drawings, I will say this now, some of the drawings in this manga may look rushed and rough and not quite great, but that's because I'm on a time limit here, man. Like, I have less than 2 months to get this done. So yeah, some grass and tree mods make the game run at -4 FPS, but most are okay. Yeah, most are okay. And sometimes when I downloaded a mod, it just straight up did not work. Like, I installed it on, you know, on the PlayStation, obviously. I installed it, turned it on, and then it just would not appear. Like, zero. I wouldn't see anything. But it's only the good ones that are problematic. Yeah. Okay, his face is a little bit low. So we're going to take his face and bring it up a bit. Your face is a little low, mate. We've got to take it and bring it up a notch. See here? That's the difference. Not much of a big difference. Man, speaking of Skyrim, I was watching a video about, like, why the PS3 version sucked. Like, just the PS3 version in particular. And it has a lot of factors playing into it. But one of the big problems was that anytime you would do anything, like, interacting with the world, like you place down an item, or you open a door, or you do something that affects the world, like you put down a block of cheese. On the PS3, it would place a marker saying, hey, yo, he put this cheese down here, so the next time you load into the game, it would remember that and put that cheese there in the same spot. But the problem was that if you made too many markers in the open world of the amazing game that Todd all wants us to play, Skyrim, the game would start to fall apart. And the frame rate would go into the minuses. It would sink into the minus frame rates. And it just was a massive mess. And then, you know, for the longer amount of time you played it, the worse it ran. And it was the same problem with Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. And I don't think Oblivion had this problem. But yeah, it was a big deal. Alright, we're gonna make him a bit bigger here. Intelligence 100. Yeah. Like, the PC didn't have that problem because PCs were more powerful. And they could handle the game better. Yeah, I think, personally, and also the funny thing with the Sony State of Play last night was that every game they're like, coming to PS5. And then it also says, oh yeah, it's coming to PC as well. And I'm like, brother, why is this even a Sony presentation? It's all coming to PC anyway. Like, I swear to God, 90% of the games that they announced there are coming to PC. And they're going to run and be infinitely better on PC. I swear to God. I am becoming the PC guy. I love PC now. Like, first of all, you pay more for a PC, obviously, because it's just a computer. But the thing is, you also get a computer and a high-powered gaming box in the same deal. Or just like a Steam Deck, you know, these... And there's all these mods that you can do. There's so many things. There's emulation you can do on a PC. It's literally better. It's literally better. And then you have sites like GOG, which stands for Good Old Games, and it's not, shouldn't be GOG. I wouldn't say GOG when it's Good Old Games. Technically, yeah, but GOG works better, in my opinion. But yeah, it's like, just get a PC. Like, I know not everyone can do that. I can't do that right now. Where should I put this bubble? Like, in the storyboard, I have it down here. But I think... Yeah, I think there, because if we're going based off of... Okay. How long did that take? 40 minutes. Well, let's just deduct 10 for just yapping. Okay. Well, that page isn't finished sketching, so I should do that. So we'll have like... We'll have the top there. But you know what I could do? You know what? We're just going to add every detail. That bulb needs to be much smaller. I mean, how far away is this light bulb? Alright, we're not going to do a background. We're just going to have it be blank white. And we'll just make him bigger, so he fills up a lot of the panel. There we go. This is what we call cutting corners on making manga. You don't want to draw a background? Just don't. Just don't do it. It just works. I mean, come on. The results speak for themselves. Okay, next we have a shot of a door. So the door window. I mean, hell, maybe I shouldn't just be talking through the entire process of this. But it doesn't matter now. So we're going to need a symmetrical ruler. That is not the perfect spot, but... Oh my god. Okay, there it is. Move you right there. And hey, maybe I should play like some classic games on stream sometime. Because I know y'all would find that cool. Because I do love me a classic game. I still can't figure out a title or a name for the manga. That is a problem that I've always had when trying to come up with names for a manga. Well, I've only done one manga series, but you get what I mean. Like, trying to name a story is personally very difficult. Okay, there we have our window. Oops, we gotta turn off symmetry. How do I turn off symmetry? How do I turn it off? Okay, so I just go here. And that's how I turn off symmetry. Cool. Cool. Wait, I'm just gonna put this on a new layer in case I want to move stuff. Change things later. I kind of bent the edges of the frame here to give it like a close, like a sort of semi-fish lens look to the whole thing, and I think that looks good. Alright, the horizon line would be directly in the center. So then we'll have things happening here. Alright, now we have a cloud up here. Okay. I think that looks good. Now for this panel, it's going to be relatively simple, just a shot of his face. Yep. From a bit of a different perspective. Well, not a different perspective, but this is you know, slightly below the face. Okay, I have an idea. Let's go back to the circle. Alright, put the center line in. Let's do this. Okay, now we're going to put a line here. I've been looking into Team Fortress 2 lately, right? Because I never really cared about Team Fortress 2 before. But, you know, I've become very interested in, like, Valve and just the games they made. So I was looking at TF2, right? And I'm thinking about playing it on stream sometime. Like, now that I have a capture card, I can just stream it from... play it on the Steam Deck and then run it to my computer. I think that would be fun. I've never played TF2 before. So I don't know much about it. I know that it's a hero shooter. And it has a lot of funny memes and voice lines attached to it. Your precious sandwich can't save you now, fatty. You know. And, gentlemen. You know, lots of other ones too. Teleporting bread and stuff like that, so... I feel like for close-up shots... Oh, what if you had like a movie? Right? Just like a regular movie. With human actors, obviously. And for close-up shots, you didn't have like the environment that they're in behind them. What if you just had like just a blank white background for close-up shots? I feel like that would get very chaotic and very weird very quickly. But that's still kind of a cool idea. On paper. Oh no, I'm revealing my secrets. Maybe bring the neck down a little. Make that blue and bring it to 50, not 35, 50%. And then we move on to the next panel. That's just how it goes. You do it and then you move on. Let's see, what's next? Okay. So we have a shot of him grabbing the door handle here. Okay. First of all, I'm going to take it and I'm going to squish it just a little bit. So it's not, you know how American door handles are. They kind of have that squished sort of shape to them. Like, I love the voice acting for TF2. I've seen, you know, the Meet the Spy and Meet the Heavy and all that stuff. And I just absolutely love the voice acting. Because it feels, like, real. Not like, you know what I mean? It feels great to hear that. What am I even saying? The voice acting's great. The voices feel all distinct from each other. They don't sound the same. Unlike some games that I've had the unfortunate luxury of hearing the voice acting. Specifically for German Final Fantasy, specifically for German Final Fantasy 15. Okay. I'm just looking at the overall shapes for now. Not looking for the detail of a good looking hand. Gonna cut that out. Okay. Now that's its own layer. I can just mess around with this if I want to. Let's just bring that back just a little. So articulate some of the fingers. We're probably going to cut the most amount of corners with the hands. And I'm not going to resort to finger brushes. If you've seen that, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's basically like when you do a textured brush here, like that, except it draws fingers for you. Like this. It just, you do a line and it draws a finger. And I feel that's extremely lazy. But hey, it's the 21st century. It's 2026. And apparently I'm an old head. I was on a Discord call yesterday and got called old. Because I said I grew up with the N64. I said, I grew up with the N64 and I love that type of stuff. And they're like, oh, geez, you're old, man. Get out of here, unk. I'm like, bro. That's funny. I was not offended. I was merely amused. Alright, I will return to the hand eventually. But for now, I think that'll do. Doing 4 manga pages in 2 days is quite the record for me. Like, I've never done that many manga pages in one you know, in that short amount of time. So this will definitely be a learning experience for me in the you know, being able to draw things faster. Because if I can do very quickly here, or quick enough with 4 pages every day, then I'll be able to be way faster and much better at drawing 2 pages every day. Okay, what's next here? Alright, this one. I want it to seem a little bit smaller, because, you know, he's a kid. So I'm gonna, like, make the door handle a bit large and put it up a little higher to show the height difference. Okay, I feel like that arm is a little bit too long. Something more like that. And I want the t-shirt to be longer. His body's a little bit skewed, so I'm gonna make him a little more upright. Alright, I'm gonna make him just a little bit bigger. Make the shorts longer. Make the shorts longer. Long shorts. Fill that in. I feel like he needs to have thinner arms, because you know how kids are, they're not big and bulky like JoJo's characters or Fist of the North Star characters. So then we're gonna have, well, I gotta put his hair in first. Nose. Okay. Let's save. We gotta save. Alright, so this is gonna be like the door creaking open, and I'm gonna have to do this one a lot. So let's get it right the first time. And then I can copy paste. This door frame. Alright, this is going to get copy pasted a few times. So, copy, copy. So now if we go down here, let's take it and move it down. Down here. And move that one down here. Oops. Nope. Don't move that. Okay. Small technical issues. No. Take that layer, bring it down there. Take this layer and bring it down here. What the hell? Okay, let's go back. Okay, this is before I did all that crap. All right. One, two. Copied. Good. Now we take this copy and we move that there. There's that. Jesus, get banned already. Okay. Now what was I doing? Okay, that's the one. Okay. I've lost a layer somewhere. Well, there it is. Now if I take this, and there it is. I'm gonna drop and say hi and dip out. Nice. Nice. Okay. So we want a very, very small amount of the door to be cracked open. Basically like that much. Barely anything. Just add hatching lines to it so I know that's the door. Next door panel is a lot wider open. Okay, we got this page done. An hour and 10 minutes, and we almost have all of the pages done. That's crazy. Okay. We're gonna need to do this here. About like that. A little bit smaller. Now I'm going to copy this and use this one as the door. Perspective. Oh wait, we undo that. Now we make the door a bit. And now take and do this. Free transform. Squish that up a lot. Move it into place. Maybe make the perspective a little less intense. Okay. Just a tad bit less of an intense perspective warp there. Okay. Hmm. Alright. Let's see if we can fill it in without making the entire thing perfectly black. Oh, yeah, because that's two different layers. Makes sense now. Now we're going to take this and we're going to shift it over just a little, because it's not quite perfect. There we go. Now that's not quite the straightest line I've ever seen, but later we'll take what's it called? We'll take the ruler and use the ruler to make it perfectly straight. I don't know, I'm rambling at this point. I need to check this thing here. Turn that off. Okay. Now next, what I would do is I would do small little hatching lines here. Now these aren't the final versions, but they are versions. So we'll just have like small little perspective things going on here. Like that. Get what I mean? You catch my drift. Alright, gotta save that. Now... Put them like around here. Okay. I'm gonna draw over this to make a actually good sketch. Make his head a little smaller. I'm basically using this as a, you know, a guideline, obviously, to build the new sketch off of. But just better. Make the shorts maybe a bit baggier and a little longer. Gotta have the feet out here. Okay. That's about that. Okay, that's page 8. Alright, so how long did that take us? That was 4 pages sketched in an hour, in less than an hour and a half. That's actually really good. I didn't make this one blue. Mm-hmm. Okay, do they match up? Do they work? His hair is still a little bit too stringy, but I can fix that. Okay, I will make sure that that's all saved in case something goes wrong while I'm gone. Okay. Okay. I will be right back. So. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay. Alright, I'm back now. And I can continue drawing. So, let's call that one line art. I'm going to call this one the door line art. And then there will be that there. Line art. Okay, save that. Sup, dude? What's up, man? Dimwit? Nah. Sup, Deku Goat? Damn, you're both on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you for the follow. Majushi. Yes, ma'am? I'm sorry, what now? But yes, thank you for following. Every follow means a lot. And, you know, and it helps a lot. Okay, first of all, we changed the positioning of these, which is something we shouldn't have done. Okay. Well, I guess we could just start drawing this. But yeah, how you been? How you been? You finally were able to catch a stream. I mean, hey, you have to admit, for under 2 hours, doing 4 pages in under 2 hours, that's great. If my standards were this for manga pages, then that would be great. I've been... Okay, that's uncalled for. My bad. Yeah, you take it back. You make sure you take it back. I love that scene. I love this. The live reaction. I wish there was another, like, Sony State of Play or Xbox Game Showcase or whatever on a day that I'm streaming. And at a time that I'm streaming. Because that would be fun. I did one reaction to a Nintendo Direct. But that was only because it happened to be on you know, that was the Switch 2 Direct. So, of course, I had to watch it. And then instantly get disappointed by the $500 price tag of the POS box. Sorry to any Switch 2 owners that may exist in this chat. Who knows? But I think the Switch 2 is a POS. Because for the price that you're paying... For the price that you're paying for the Switch 2, you could get, you know, save up a few more doubloons and then get yourself a kick-ass gaming PC on which you can play literally anything. What is that chat message even supposed to mean? I have no idea what bro's yapping about. Helping small businesses here, lads. Nintendo is not a small business. Nintendo is not a small business by any means. I mean, the other lads watching the stream, there's only 2 watching this mushroom. Yeah, there's only 2. There's only 2. There's not that many. Not that many people drop by. But I don't care if a lot of people drop by. I would rather have 10 people here that really like watching my streams and really like my content, rather than 10,000 people who could care less, that are just basically bots, you know what I mean? So, numbers really don't matter that much to me. But it is good to have a few people to talk to. I'm only here to bully you respectfully. Yeah, I know, yeah. And I'm only here to ban you respectfully. How about that? Nah, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna ban nobody. Unless you're a spam account and you start promoting businesses in my chat. Start promoting your $6 shrimp specials. I'm back. Did anything good happen? I mean, it's an art stream. Not much can happen. Did you know you're probably related to yeast? Is that because I'm white? You know, when it comes to the whole mushroom mascot thing, it's not like a... I'm not like your weird VTubers. Nah, I love VTubers. Got, you know, done collabs with VTubers, but I mean like the weird VTubers. You know, I'm talking like, I don't know, like Camilla and these people. But, you know, I wouldn't say, oh yeah, I'm just a mushroom on the internet. Just a quirky little guy on the internet. He's in the Fungus Kingdom. Yes, I know. I had an idea for a button, but I don't think I have the correct sound anymore. I'm on the internet. Good. Believe it. That's from Naruto, yeah. Oh, and now that you're a follower, I have some channel point redeems that can be used, that can and will be used against me eventually. So, if you have enough points, feel free to use them. The hell is a channel point redeem? Okay, so if you watch for like 5 minutes, I think this is the rate. You watch for 5 minutes, you get 50 channel points, and you can spend those channel points on stuff. And when you follow, you receive like 300 channel points to start with. It's just a fun thing for people to do. So I set it up on my streams here. So I have like voice impressions, drawing a Pokemon. New follow, bro. Yeah. First new follow in a long while. And hey, if the contest wants proof that I didn't draw this with AI, here's the proof, right here. I did not use AI. This is all real human art here. Only the finest of human art. The hair looks like Sasuke Uchiha in the Chunin exams. Yeah, I've watched Naruto. I didn't want to do short hair because I feel like that would just look weird for the character. Because I always envisioned the character having, you know, sort of long hair like this. Make it bald. How about no? How about no? I got a lot of sound effects here. Add a mushroom to the manga. As I say in Red Dead 2, I have a plan, Arthur. I have a plan. I have plans, don't worry about it. I'm afraid. I'm never afraid. Too much of a Chad. I'm afraid. think I need to bring the mouth and nose up. So let's go and delete this. I feel like that looks better. Yeah, nothing much happened while you were gone. We just finished sketching the 4 pages in less than 2 hours. And now we're just going to do some inking for like the rest of the stream. When it comes to the art process, I'd have to say my favorite part is the whole thing. Number 1, the whole part. Add a mushroom Easter egg in the corner of the panel. I have plans for a montage thing, panels, and then I might add something like that there. Because if you knew what was going on in the scene, then you would know that that would not fit. But if I did add my mushroom mascot, then technically that would fit into the... this manga would fit into the canonical universe of me. So, who knows? We'll have to see. Look on my works, ye mighty. What are you even talking about, man? Bro, what are you even saying? It's a poem. I see. It seems that I am an uncultured swine. I feel like the hair is a bit too big. This might explode my PC. So I'm going to be very careful with this one. I don't want to warp it. I don't want to make it look warped. So that's an important thing here. Animal farm swine. You know, there's an old saying, or not so old, depending on who you are. I'm rubber. I'm rubber, you're glue. What bounce off me, stick to you. So there you go. Not an old saying, but it's a thing nonetheless. Add an orbital lesser in the universe. You know, I have many ideas cooked up, and y'all ain't gonna know them or the story of this until it comes out, and you're gonna have to wait for that. Valentine tomorrow. No. I have water. How about nah? No. Wait, tomorrow's Valentine's Day? Jesus. I forgot about that. Happy Valentine's Day, I guess. I'm going to an anime convention and, yeah. Like tomorrow. I'll be sure to take pictures and maybe film some stuff. And I will do a Hideo Kojima style post where I just kind of look grumpy and pose with some food, I guess. I don't know. Alright, first of all, this mouth. I do not like it, this mouth. Maybe bring the eyebrows up a little bit because that would add more emotion to the whole thing here. Like he's surprised. I look very surprised. Alright, let's make a hatching layer here where we're gonna add all the details. Peak detailing. I can't tell if you're memeing or like being actually nice. For once. I'm kidding, of course. Please don't make this look weird here when I do this. Yep, looks weird. For sure. I got the notification on Discord. What is this? Yeah, just for context, I was just sent a picture of a masterpiece of a painting and asking me to paint like that. And the answer to that is no, I cannot paint like that. I am not a 16th century master, nor am I a 21st century master. I am not nothing at all. But I can do this. Hold up. I can do this. I opened it twice. Anyone? As detail. So yeah, this is the detail that I can do. Also like this one. That's sick, dude. Thank you. I also... Well, I have a lot of artworks here. I did this one here. Just on a whim. I was like, yeah, I should just draw a giant bullfrog. Among Us, lol.
Among Us. Oh my god, dude, it's Among Us.
Don't know if y'all could hear that. But yeah, I drew the giant bullfrog. We have this one. I'm actually still quite proud of this one. I like it. Clive from Final Fantasy 16, which is a good game that everyone should play. I had fun doing this one. I especially like the rendering around the eye here, and the ear, and around the nose and lips. Of course you had fun drawing it. Yeah, I have fun drawing everything. I'm always having fun drawing. So as you can probably tell, this is a more simplified sort of detail style. At least for me personally. You know, I want to do more, after this manga, I want to do more painting on stream. Just like standard painting. You know, digitally, of course, because it's not like I've totally given up on traditional. I still have some pieces that I do traditionally here and there. You know, storyboarding, I still do that traditionally. But for the most part, I've pretty much switched over to digital. And I think that's for the better. Because I don't need to constantly go out and buy art supplies. I don't need to worry about, oh, will I have enough ink for this? Will I have enough nibs for this? I can just go and do if I want to. And if I don't like a page a week later, I can just go back and change it. If I need to. Usually I don't. Because I'm not one of those guys that's like, oh, I drew that chapter a year ago. Time to redraw it and make it better. You know, I don't care. Like, there's some pages in the new chapter. There's some pages in the chapter that's coming up, you know, in a few days for release. And I do not like the artwork. There are artworks in there that I am just absolutely ashamed of. That I'm like, bro, I don't want anyone to see this. But that's the way it is, so I'm just gonna have to let it go. Just breathe squid for ink. Well, the thing is, India ink is not actually squid ink. I don't think it's entirely squid ink. I think it is, it's like charcoal. Burned up charcoal, something like that. Eat the ink. Eat the ink. I've done that before, actually. Accidentally. Like here, this is my bottle of ink. And I've had this for like over a year. Look at that. It's still almost full. Of course you did, you moron. No, see, the thing is, what happened was that I had a cup that I was cleaning out my brushes in, and you know, I used to have a cup of water here before I got this nice bottle. And you know, it was diluted water that had ink in it, and I just reached over to, you know, grab some water to drink, and then I went like this, and I noticed that it was ink, so I just spat it out, and it was funny. It did taste like burning, or nothing at the same time. But yeah, that was a funny moment. I bet you fill your bottle with ink daily. No, actually no. Here, that's water, not ink. Damn, it's getting hot up in here. Yeah, it's getting hot up in here. Maybe if I cut that off down here. See, I wouldn't be able to really do that traditionally. Must be the squid breeding center for your daily refill. No. Let's get off the drinking ink situation. Let's get off that. Let's get off that one. Or do whatever. Oops, your nose got a bit longer. You're saying I'm lying? You got explaining to do. What? What do I have to explain? I have nothing to explain to any of you. Give me one thing that I need to explain. Give me one. But that's not your manga. But that's why your manga is all black and white? Why? Manga is traditionally black and white. It always is. Ink? No, because I'm sticking with the traditional way of creating manga. But I will kind of be breaking those conventions this time. So there's a spoiler for you. I will be breaking the conventions of black and white manga with this project. Well, at least for me. Changing it a little bit. It's not wholly original, but it's not done by too many manga artists. So sorry, I don't care about mushroom traditions of Refilling bottles with ink daily. Oh, okay, jeez. Why does the skin seem darker than the background? Or am I just hallucinating? Alright, now we're going to drop in some screen tones just to add some darkness. Because ink. Bruh. I have no idea what this schizo is going on about. I am kidding, of course. Still in Ireland? Yeah. I mean, have you seen the background? It's not any different. I feel like it looks better with the screen tone. What if I delete, like, here? I think I'll just leave it at that for now. What's up? Oh, nothing much. Just continuing these manga pages. Okay. For the door, I will be doing the whole... I'm just gonna let you all know, I don't talk about politics or anything like that on my streams. So, just letting you all know. Alright. Continuing his squid breeding. No, I'm not doing that. That's not something that's going on. That's not happening. Oliver Cromwell is history. Don't worry about it. That's not very good. It's not making any lines. I'm not seeing any progress. What's going on here? Oh, wait. Okay. Some door that is, mate. Yeah. Okay, I have no idea why I'm not making any lines here. Okay, I can draw there. But not down there. That's very weird. Why am I not able to? Okay, I can draw there. What? What do you work in? I work in my clothes. I work in these clothes. These are my work clothes. You're seeing me what I work in. Ads, my bad. Okay, then I'm just gonna not say anything. Okay, so I can make lines there, but why can't I make a line down here? It's very odd. Okay, so there are lines being made. Back. Okay. Alright, can I draw on it now? No? The hell? Wait. Let me save this. Close out number 6. Open up number 6 again. Now can I draw on it? No. The hell? Looks like Clip Studio Paint. Yes, it is. This is Clip Studio Paint Pro. Yes, it is Clip Studio Paint Pro. You're very observant, or you just know how to read. Either way. Yeah, Clip Studio Paint Pro is great, but right now I'm having some technical difficulties with this. And... okay, now it's not acting weird. J for energy. I don't get it. I do not get your lowly jokes for heathens. I dost not understandeth. Well, at least I didn't tell them work in clothes. You're always acting weird. I don't want to hear it. What? Who's acting weird? Whom? Me? Because I am the least weird out of everyone here. I am going to guarantee it. We have a dude saying that I am drinking ink. And it's like, okay. Here we go. You are, though? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. 21. It's all over the manga? My weirdness? Dimwit? These are some pretty harsh allegations here. The ink. I mean, I'm just well, what time is it? Jeez, this watch is it's too tight. Ah. Okay, there we go. Allow the wrist to breathe. Give it enough time to breathe and have contact with oxygen and its family. Ink will be in your nightmares. No. Nope. You guys will be in my nightmares. Okay. I need to do the door frame. Need to put that right there. Yep, perfect. Perfectly frozen, more like. Yeah, you can do it. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yes. Old Bessie still got it. You can do it. Okay. You got this, Deku. You got this. Oh, wait, wrong one. You got this. Jeez, I got a divot in my thumb. Don't know why. Stabilization. Do we have any cool and fun and wacky... Oh yeah, we can do that slight... No, he don't. He don't got this. How dare you doubt me? What the hell was that? Huh? What's going on here, man? I don't got no idea what's going on here. Just using new tools and trying to get a hold of this. I keep getting Deku cookies. What are they? Those are the channel points that I was talking about. Those are those channel points that I was referring to. That you can get by watching the stream. What are channel points? Oh, brother. This dude don't know nothing. Just look it up. I'm not an encyclopedia. Not to be rude, but I'm just saying, go look it up. This guy don't know anything? Prove it. Prove it. I'd like to see you try and prove it. think this works, like, extremely well. Yeah, you're taking a long time to respond there, buddy. Me thinks that means you... Okay, so... what I'm gonna do here... connect those. Man, does anybody... speaking of connect... does anybody remember Star Wars Connect? Anybody remember that crap? Jesus. I mean, hey, if we got any Star Wars Connect fans in the chat, I'm sorry for dunking on that game, but I mean, you have to admit it's just kind of bad. Yes, I sadly do. So we have it slightly bowed and beveled. Connect 4? No, not Connect 4. I just kind of like imagine a grandpa being like, you know, the grandson being like, oh yeah, I got Star Wars Connect.
Ah, Connect 4! You got Connect 4! I love that game. I used to play it when I was a kid. When I was just a little boy. I used to play it.
And it's like, no, grandpa. You are a grandpa? No, not quite. I may, you know, someone called me really old the other day, like yesterday. They were like, oh, dude, you lived with dinosaurs. Yeah. It was before the prehistoric era. The fungus era. Yes, there were fungi first. Hey, Total Pizzas. Welcome in. It's kind of a weird moment here. By the way, whose son? Huh? Oh, yeah. Ha ha ha. Oh, du bist sehr lustig. Ho 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 ho. I'm laughing. Ho ho ho. Yeah. You think you're being funny. You think you're being funny. We have a troll. We have a troll here in the chat over there. You see him? Shut up or I'll get ink. Shut up or I'll ban you. How about that? How's that? How's that for a little refresher? From Harry Potter? No, it's nobody in Harry Potter. What are you talking about? I get Oliver Cromwell. Dude, remember, I'm not Irish. So... I'll make him shoot ink at you from his muskets. I swear, when children get on the internet, just all hell breaks out. Am I right, fellow old heads? Troll from Harry Potter. No, not the troll from Harry Potter. It's not the troll from The Hobbit either. Why is it that every time a child gets led onto the internet, I'm always the one that has them in my Twitch chat? Because you're acting like a little child. With them snarky ass remarks that I'm hearing. Of course, I'm only joking. How long have I been on? 2 hours 20. That's not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Joe. JoJo's here. Hold up, guys. Joe, come here. Come here, Joe. Now quit eating paper. Come here. Come here. Joe. I have a shoe for you. Come here, there's a shoe here. You want the shoe? Ah, there you went. He went for the shoe bait. Got him. Joe. Joe. What you doing? Where'd you come from, huh? Where'd you come from? Say hello to chat, Joe. Say hello. There he is. Oh, thank you for the licks, Joe. Thank you. Oh, okay, Joe. Off you go. Bye-bye, Joe. There was a surprise appearance from Joe. He's eating your paper because it has ink in it and you keep eating ink, so he's... Stop eating you ink from ink. Bro. He's so cute. Yeah, he is. He's sweet too. The light is leaving. The light is leaving my room right now. My camera died. Well, I guess this is the perfect spot to leave off on. Yep, there you go. You can have that demented face if you want to. W. Joe. Yeah. You know, Joe's sweet. He's funny. He's funny too. Like the Joe sign? I don't think it... it's kind of working. It's kind of working. Just a little bit, maybe. Ah, wrong side. It's kind of working. I need to change the batteries in it sometime soon in the future, whatever. Okay. No. Okay, so that's all the line art. Well, I guess I'll just go back and erase everything that's here. Now, for this part, I'm going to draw an environment. Oh yes. I should turn on the symmetry tool here. Nah, turn that off. Turn off the symmetry tool. I will put an exact one in the same spot on this layer. That was almost right. That was almost right. What? I can't find it anymore. Where is it? Where'd it go? Boom. Object. Select that one. What? Huh? What you talking about? What is that? What is that picture? What is that picture, huh? I guess someone got a screenshot. Hold on, my phone is a potato. Hold on. Get back. I'm a potato. This is such low resolution. But what is that? Bro, what is that? What is that? What is that picture? I don't even know what to say to that. Like... Oh, I can hear my PC, and when I can hear him through the headphones, you know that it is steaming hot. Like this thing, wowee, that's quite warm. I'm not reading that. By the way, when is Pancake Day? That was yesterday. Bro, that was yesterday. I think that was yesterday. In Poland, at least. Or wait a minute. No, that was Donut Day. No. Hold on. Donut Day was yesterday. I didn't go to the store and get any donuts. Delicious donuts. You know what I saw in the store? Stacking donuts. Nah, I didn't get any donuts. It's been a long time since I've had any donuts, though. Last time I had donuts was when I watched Twin Peaks. And that was the second or third episode of... No, that was the third episode of Twin Peaks. So... Stacking donuts. Let me guess, that means something. You children. I'm mature. No, you're not. If you were mature, you wouldn't be typing the things you're typing right now. I got plenty of ink. Ink is not my enemy. I don't know what you think, but ink is not my enemy. I've merely learned to live with it. Dude, I'm bored. But you're watching my live stream. You're watching my live stream. How could you ever be bored? I don't think the sound played. There, the sound played. There's infinite fun to be had on my live streams. At twitch.tv/DecoCrowd or on YouTube. I was so bored I started running Genshin. No. No. Wait. You know, I'm gonna say this now. I do have a number of hours in Genshin. Yes, I have played Genshin. I can hear all your boos and cries right now. But yes, I have played Genshin. Arthesis. What's wrong with Genshin? Well, people don't like Genshin. A lot of people act like Genshin the devil. You know. You know how it go. Like how Genshin players are like the weirdest people on Earth. And that's true! If you like the game, you can play the game. Yeah, I know, but Genshin players have a reputation for being a little bit on the oddball side. Alright, this is gonna be like a... This is a... Some... yeah, I mean, there's... Yeah. I mean, I would point my camera straight out into the field. But the thing is, y'all would probably get a hold of Rainbolt and dox the shit out of me. But it's like a beautiful golden sunset right now. See, I could never find a digital brush that emulated the feeling of drawing with a real brush, you know, with like a G pen or whatever. But Clip Studio, I can confirm, has like the greatest default brushes ever made. And a great brush creator too, so just create brushes and stuff. Wait, I came up with an idea. I have to storyboard for a second. Okay. Look what happens when you lock in. You get 4 manga pages sketched, and like... Well, that's 1 inked, but like 2 of them inked. Almost completely done. Wow, that's a lot of ink. Brother! Let the ink joke go! Yes, it's funny the first time. Haha, we got it out of our system. Have a 6-7 and a 6-9 joke. There. Let's end the ink joke. Yeah. Yeah. Please. For my sanity. I need it. I need you to stop. Now, I am only kidding. You can let the ink joke go for as long as you want. What's sanity? I took it away. No, it's already been took. You're a little late to the party, brother. I want the light to come from here. So I want the light to come from up here like that. So we're gonna put more emphasis on grass growing this way. And of course I'm gonna go back with screen tones and all that to add the sky and the grass tones. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying today's stream. Today is a very active stream. There's a lot of things going on. A lot of people talking, a lot of people chatting. And interesting conversations like... He's eating your paper because it has ink in it. And you keep eating ink, so he's stopping you from eating ink. That is only one of the deep conversations that's happened this stream. Alright, so I'm gonna drag and drop a... Oh my god. Oh my god. There. Like that. Now I don't know if I want the sky to be that color. Or what. But... screw it. We'll just make that the sky. Oh, something that had me happy yesterday was I was watching the Sony State of Play, and they announced that Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots is releasing on PC and PS5. Now, of course, I am a PC gamer now. I like PC a lot more than like consoles and stuff like that. So, naturally, I'm excited for the PC release, and I will buy it as soon as it is available. But that had me very happy yesterday. I was like, damn, nice. I'll finally be able to play MGS4, and a lot more people will be able to play MGS4, because it was stuck on the PS3 for 18 years, I think. I have Mox next month. I don't know, you're gonna have to inform me. Gonna have to elaborate a little bit. I have no idea what you're talking about, mate. Maybe I'm too old to know what that is. But I just don't. Exams. Ah, I see. Then just say exams. Main exams. Okay. Before real exams. Oh, I see. So they're preparing you for demolition. Before the actual demolition team shows up. Alright, I'm going to bring the opacity of this down. I think I just found a new way of drawing clouds. Insert cloud from Final Fantasy VII joke here. My real exams are in a year. Jeez. They keep you coming and going. All day long. God, now we're in that part of the stream where I start sounding like Eeyore. They keep you coming and going. All day long. I'm not saying Eeyore syndrome as in being grumpy or whatever, but just sounding rough because I've been talking for a while. Okay, that was a bit dark, but there we go. And now we have the sky right here. Here is the sky. Alright, now I need a bigger eraser. You know, I also like the fact that I don't need to be ultra rich to use screen tones now. Because screen tones are very expensive, especially trying to get them in from Japan and stuff like that. So I'm very happy that that is not a problem. Hi, I am new here. Well, welcome, new here. Nice to meet you, new here. Yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing good, hope you're doing good. Okay, okay, so if I just lock this off here, and then take that like that, will that work? Is that too dark? For grass? Maybe? I mean, grass is always darker than the sky. Most times. I heard that joke 100 times. I know, and it's 100 times as annoying. New here, Deku has a squid breeding center for ink, and he drinks his ink. No, I don't. You're a flat-out liar. Flat out. I drank ink one time accidentally, and that was because it was right next to my water cup that I was actually drinking from. No ink included. You're gonna scare off the new viewers, man. What are you doing? And about a month from now, you're going to come back and be like, it was a joke. I'm just a troll. Dies. You told the joke for the 100th time. Now you die. Thank you. Nuh-uh. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and add some screen tone back into this. Lower the opacity of it just a little. Now we can take the same screen tone, and bring it in. So what this is going to be used for is I am going to just make a lighter version of the grass, so it's not just pure white. It's also, you know, just a bit brighter, a little darker, so it doesn't just blend in and become I am the weirdest in the chat, and I'm proud. No! This other guy's weird as hell, man. Trying to make me say shit, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He tried to make me say things, you know what I'm saying, man? Trying to, you know, trying to put smoke into my head and shit, man. This is a reference to Smiling Friends, not anything else. Did you not see when I said the weirdest? Wait, you watch Smiling Friends too? No, I just see a few clips from it now and then. I don't actually have any time to watch the television no more because, you know, I'm just such a busy guy. But I can acknowledge that it is funny. As a German. And someone one time told me that I sounded like Charlie from Smiling Friends, and I felt kind of offended. I'm kidding. But yeah, someone was like, oh dude. On one of my streams, they were like, oh dude, you sound like Charlie from Smiling Friends. And I'm like, I have a cold! I have a sinus infection. That's why I sound like Charlie. Well, dude, you sound like Charlie from Smiling Friends. Wait, you're German? Thought you were American. Yeah, everybody does. I am German-American, so technically both, and neither at the same time. So, yeah. I'm Austrian. Oh, I lived in Austria for a while. He's a mushroom. No, I'm not. I'm not a mushroom, okay? My profile picture avatar may be a mushroom, but I am not. That is something that I am not. It's just a lie. Austria is cool. I mean, they gave us Arnold, you know. That wasn't that great of a joke as I thought it would be. Oh wait, I need the blender. Textured blender? Yeah, it's cool raw air. I lived in Austria for a while. But it wasn't as long as, you know, it wasn't that long of amount of time. Okay, that's that. By the way, Schnitzelprofi. Ah, I see. Schnitzelprofi. How did you find my live stream? How did you find it? Like, that's what I'm curious to find out. Real G-Pen. Oh, no, no, no. I don't need that. It was me. What do you mean by it was me? You just don't come out saying that. Like, from a distance, that looks good. But from primary viewing distance. I haven't saved in a while. Alright, delete that layer. And save. Maybe if I filled the background with Dooku gotta go. See ya. Alright, see ya. Have a great rest of your day. And see ya. Wait a minute. I need a weapon. Wait a minute. New layer? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna have the bucket tool. Reference other layers. There we go. Now, what I do is I'm going to select it with that. I'm going to hide the layer. And now I can feel free to drag and drop a screen tone in here. That was just white. Beautiful. Okay, that's a very dark color. It's night, not day. Okay, well, have a nice evening. Jeez, have a nice evening then. People these days, they can be crazy. Have a good evening, sir. There. I did that. Okay. Let's erase all of that. Leave just the shadow there. I'm going to kind of add a vignette around the outside of this panel here. Kind of like a tunnel wand. I don't know. Hello. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Wait a minute. What if I just fill this all in with screen tone? Okay. Fill it all in. And then go in with an eraser to create that vignette look. The desired effect here. I'm a friend of Schnitzelprofi. She said her chat's not working. Oh, okay, okay. All good, all good, all good. That's an interesting username, though. Oh, but yeah, if you were expecting just like a German stream here, because I do have German and English in the stream title, that just means that I will be able to speak them. My username or hers? Schnitzelprofi. That's a very... I have never seen a username like that. Okay, it seems that I mispronounced your username as well. So, sorry about that. You won't believe how many times German streamers have tried to say my username, Dikukraut, and it just ends horribly. It's Majushi, by the way. Okay, good. I would keep that in mind. Let me think. There's actually a reason behind her username. Mine was kind of random words, except the tunnel part. Damn, okay. Let me think. Yeah, I should just, like, not be lazy. Where'd the hatching go to? Where'd you run off to? That's the line art. And that's that. Tunnel is my nickname. That's why. Ah, I see. Hey, yourself. Yes, I am technically cheating by using the symmetry tool. But I have a tight deadline, man, and I gotta get this done. What's going on here? Sorry, I'm checking my phone real quick. Okay. God, I do not like phones. You know, everyone can have their own opinion. I personally don't like phones. They are quite unoptimized, I feel. Because, you know, desktop has existed for way longer than phones, and it just feels better to use as well. Who knows, maybe I'm just a massive hater, but just not a big fan overall of phones and touchscreens. Like, to me, at least, they feel unintuitive. But, unfortunately, that's how most businesses carried out these days, on a phone. So... And we won't get it these pages until they're just good. We'll get them until they're just good enough. We won't get them till they're good. We'll get them till they're good enough. Go for finished, not perfect. My real name is... oh shit, I'm gonna have a problem with this one. Taeyang? Was that right? Was that right? I'm Korean. Ah, I see. Did I get the name at least a little bit right? Because I have no idea. But it's a very nice name. You know, I'm not Korean and I don't know much about Korean names. But at least to my untrained European ear, it sounds nice. Turn that off there. Say it again. Taeyang? Taeyang? I mean, of course, yeah, I have difficulty pronouncing a lot of names because I don't know whether to say it like a German or whether to say it like an American because, kinda right? Okay, okay. At least I was a little bit right. I mean, Americans are notorious for not saying things correctly. Not that bad. At least I got that going for me. Okay, well. Okay, I think that's about done here with this page. I have not saved in a long time. I haven't saved in a while. Wait, let me look this up. Because I'm really particular about pronouncing things correctly. Let me see. Come on. Let me see.
Welcome to this pronunciation video. Today we will be focusing on a new word that you might find challenging or intriguing. So let's dive into today's word. Heya, which means sun in Korean. Let's say it all together. Heya.
I can't quite hear him. I'm deaf as hell. Hold on.
Heya.
Taeyang. Alright. Close enough, I guess. I have a brother and a sister. Both are older. I have a brother. And obviously he's younger than me. So. But yeah, okay. Where was that hatching? Where'd it go off to? Whatever this is. What is this layer? Okay, that's the line art layer there. There it is. Okay. Well, I think that just about does it for that. Now, I don't think we'll be able to do the rest of the pages here. Or the cover. Because I still don't have a name for the story, so... How long are we going? 3 hours, 7 minutes. I think that's long enough for a stream. By the way, how did y'all, find my stream over on YouTube? How'd you do that? How'd you find my stream? Because on YouTube, it's way, way, way harder to find streams than on other platforms. Brother's name is... Let's see. Ah. Oh, something stopped. Hello. My sound card must have crashed again. Sound card crashed again. Nice. Well, I guess it's a better time than any to just put up the stream. Just wrap up stream right here. Alright, well, anyways, I think that'll just about do it for today's stream. I hope you all enjoyed. My sound card crashed, so I can't hear any of the music. If you guys can hear me, that's a miracle. Looks like the extent of my computer only goes to 3 hours. Told me to search your stream, that's how. Okay. Anyways, I have a... Yes, I did enjoy it. Very good, very good. That's all that matters, really. I have a Discord server where I talk about art and all kinds of other things. So if anybody wants to join it, I think I left it in my YouTube description. Yeah, I left it in my YouTube channel description. You can join through there if you want to. But anyway, yeah. You can follow me on Instagram, all that stuff. It's all in the YouTube description. So yeah, I want to thank you all again for joining me on this journey of making manga, a new manga series for this contest. And yeah, so this was the beautiful end of a week. It's already Friday. Wow. Anyway, I'm going to an anime convention tomorrow, and I will take some pictures and let y'all know about some stuff. All right. See y'all next time, and stay nasty.